and be a weapon of mass destruction. Hello, this is NYHunter, and today we are finally there. We are going to combine for Liokaiser. I have this. I've been trying to figure out what's the best way to do these videos in the end, and I think that this, if you don't recognize it, we talked about this in the last video. It is the weapons pack and the stand and everything, but this is not that exciting, and I don't think it needs to be in this video. I think I'll leave this for the next and probably last video for Liokaiser, and we will, this time, do combination only. Okay, we have this piece, if you remember, just lying around, and we need to use that, bring it back to the team over there. If you can see them all, they're just waiting. And now we've got to put them together. And yeah, I don't want to keep you here forever, so I will be working to do the similar folks, like the jets, the same, the big bots who transform into the legs, like Drillhorn and Kill Bison together, and then even do Deathcobra's 2 different versions of his transformation, along with Liozak and his centerpiece. So anyway, we're going to transform him now. Let's get started right away. All right, you can see them all sitting here ready to go, and we're going to just get to it. We're going to start with these leg guys because we want to be able to use their space to have somewhere for Liokaiser to stand. So let's go. I think, well, like I said, they are very similar to each other in transformation. The only difference here I'll point out now is the treads for Kill Bison go down flat on his arms, as if it was in vehicle mode. And for Drillhorn, his wheels flip back this way, and we can do that right now. And oh, actually his hand is turned, but like this. And after we put them basically in vehicle mode, we're going to extend the feet out for Liokaiser and the heels. And so pretty similar, pretty much the same. Let's just do that now. All right, as I said, we'll do Drillhorn first because I really think he's the cooler looker out of the bunch. I've already transformed one leg this way. We're going to do this leg also, or this arm, sorry, not leg, this way. And then we're going to turn up, let's move him aside a little bit. Ah, no! There's not enough room on my desk. Sorry, guys. Okay, and yes, we've already done the arms. We're going to turn the hands. I believe they were this way. If they weren't this way, we'll fix it later. But yeah, and then with the legs, we'll transform them so they go back into place, as if in vehicle mode. Remember, we have to open this, and then the sides, this, and this. Great. And then we need to open one side. Oh, here it is. We need to take a look here and then fold these in, combiner wars them, if you will. So it'll go back. And then, yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is hooked up this way. We changed the, rotated the fist because there's a peg here that I'll show you right here. Well, it's inside here, and that will attach to the hand, and then as you see here, everything fits better together. Once again, the hand here, and then here, the post here that will fold in and connect everything. Okay, let's fold this in. Okay, and then fold this in. We need to put the legs together after shoving this in. Okay, once again, from this side, we need to put the hands connector here, legs, but the feet aren't together yet. We gotta work on that. Okay, there. Okay. Hopefully you all saw that. Legs are together, hands are together. We'll close up this part. And the head. Oh yeah, we need to flip this open. Come now. Ah, ooh, that bent my nail. Okay, and then after we flip this open, we need to take out the buddy, so we can flip this. Here we go, you see? Okay. All right, and then we'll close this and fold that back down, and then put the buddy back on. Hopefully all the posts are still in the right spot. Okay, and oh, the feet. Fold out the feet and the heel. Okay, and here we have a foot. Oh, and now kill bison's the same way, so we'll take a pause here and we'll come back to see them together. All right, and here they are. Drillhorn and kill bison transformed into their leg and feet modes. One thing to make mention, I don't know how yours are, but I wonder if I should shave down a little bit of the plastic here on these two posts, because they are very tough to pull this piece out and to push back in. I've done it before for grapple in the past, but I don't know if I want to do it for these guys, but it is very tight on this guy. But anyway, here is the legs. Here are the legs. Now, let us transform, let us take this piece and transform it with Jaruga to make him the next part so we can stack him on top. All right, so as mentioned, we got Jaruga here. Let's transform him, grabbing him. His hands already flipped downwards, so we'll just do that. Straighten out his hands and flip these around. Okay. And then flip his head around as if going back into vehicle mode. Good. Oh yeah, we'll leave his little buddy there. And then we'll take off these for now. These will go on this part, if you remember, in just a little bit. But yeah, we'll take these off. Straighten out his heels. Fold his legs in. Put this together. And I think, if I remember right, we go like this. Okay, and then maybe we just leave this like this. One thing's for sure, his legs need to slip into the abdomen piece here, or the pelvis piece here. So let's do that. Okay. Okay. Slide that in. Okay, wow, that was satisfying. And then we'll move these, I believe, back here. And then, yep, we'll take these and put them into these connections here. Yep, should fit well. Okay, and then, yep, the piece here will stop it from rotating, or keep it from rotating. So put that here. Ooh, really tight pieces here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, see? Oh, they snap into. Okay, and then we'll move these up here. for the next part. All right, and then here is how he looks. And then from here, let's put him on here first, shall we? We've got the back of the thighs here. Same Combiner Wars type of connections, but we will come over here. We'll slide these guys on like so. Let's see. Okay. Snap those in until the button pops back out. And take the other one too. Okay. And put him in here. All right. Whew, they're too close together. All right, straighten that out a bit. And then, okay. And let's put him on the table. Initial looks are pretty good, pretty tall. And I see that there's a like knee tilt here, but I didn't feel any ankle tilt. So, oh, yes, there is. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. Okay, good. And we'll put them on the table like so. Getting there, getting there. Let's keep going. Moving the guys around a little bit more. Liokaiser is here, and Deathcobra is hiding right over there. He didn't last very long, but we'll just leave him there anyway, and we'll get ready for Liokaiser. Okay, so as mentioned, we have Liokaiser here, and the biggest thing about his transformation is tabs, tabs, tabs. So let's see if we can remember all the bits and pieces here. We're going to take off his buddy here. Okay, good. And then we will fold his hands in. We will open this. I see the head. We'll open this too. Come on. Okay, there. And then we'll flip him out, his head, like so. Okay, good. And then close this side. And look at that. His ears need to come up. Oh boy. Oh, they folded down and they need to fold up. Interesting. Okay, and then we close this part. Leave his head there. And close this part. And already you see a lot of the chest and setup there is already done. Let's see, while this is loose, we'll flip his legs around as well. Let's see, we got to flip, yep, this up like that. And go like this. And then close this back down. Okay. Nice looking, huh? Okay, and then from here, we will leave the legs, kind of unfold this a bit, put these together, and fold him up. Let's see, he's supposed to fold in on himself. We'll leave this up a bit. And then, yeah, these tabs go into here. So you gotta have them rectangular. Let's see, let's leave this out here like this for now and fold him. See that area here? And then now we can fold these. Oh, sorry, guy hawk. Fold this guy. And then let's see, I think this is gonna come back down if I'm right. Might have to check the instructions again, but okay, this is all pinned nice and together here. And then this looks correct. These come down, this is straight, and then this tab goes in here. So make sure his hand is straight and get that into here. Pretty solid too. Okay, and then this side as well. Down and in. Okay. All right, so now for even more tabs, when we connect this guy to the rest of Liokaiser, he is going to need to be tabbed into Jaruga. So come over here. Whoa, he's heavy already. Okay, we see him here. This tab here goes into this notch over here. And then he should just slide in, and then it's all about tabbing. Let's see. So we needed to move his wings or his hip skirts out a little more in order to slide him in further. And now we can put them down and close this up. Okay. Okay. And then we can connect up all the parts of Jaruga to him. Here, there's a double attachment. And then the feet attached too. Actually, let's see it. It's going to be really solid. Okay. And then with this, yep, 2 rectangle tabs here. Wow. Okay. And then with the arms of Jaruga, there are tabs here and here that will attach. So let's do that. Oh, that's solid. Wow. Okay. So once again, we have him here, and all we've got left are the arms and Deathcobra. Hooray. So that's going to be awesome. Look at the back too. Really nice and solid. We'll put him back on the table. And he's pretty tall too. I'll bring Superion over in a little while to check on them both next to each other. All right. Getting there, getting there. So now we'll do the arms. They transform the same way also as each other. So we'll do them. I'll do Skyhawk, and then we'll transform Hellbat off camera. All right, so we're back with the arms, and I gotta remember later to check out where to put Leozak's buddy. There must be a place, but I don't know where. Okay, but yeah, we'll take Skyhawk right now. And like I said, Hellbat should transform the same. If there's any difference when I do that off camera, I'll be sure to let you know. All right, so but first, let's do the hands, or the arms, yeah, the hands. And then, oh yeah, we'll take off his buddy over here. And then we'll transform his head backwards and put up the cockpit. Oh, no, not the cockpit. Sorry. We will flip his head out to get the shoulder. How do we do that? Oh my goodness. Oh, here. Should be... Yes, here. Now his head will go into the cockpit this way, not the other way around. Okay. We want to make sure it gets in here nicely. Oh, come on. Okay. And then close this and flip these parts We don't want them to get into the way of movement. Okay. First, let's move the arm down then. You see this here? So this is going to attach the shoulder. It's not quite the way I thought it would be. Yeah, we want this square there. Okay, now this head will fit better too. But this is where it's going to click into the shoulder over here. So we're going to actually fold this down so it becomes the arm. Come on. Okay, there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we have this, this. And now we'll do the leg, as I said. Let's do this side first. And then you can see this is much easier. And then we can close or get ready to close this gap. I'll do that when we get this side up. But this side is a bit tough. Oh, luckily I could move that forearm a bit. Okay, there. And now let's try to close this. There. And then this. Oh, you can see the elbow movement already. But let's straighten out so we can close this. There. You really got to get your fingers into these upper areas. And then here we have fingers. We like individually articulated fingers, but it's 3, 1, and 1. Okay, and then for this, let's make sure we get this in the right place. Yep, so as I said, we've got outer movement here, we got elbow movement here. He's the right arm, so we should flip this so his thumb is in the right spot. And then we will push this into Leozak. Come back with me over here, and then we can see here, the top here, and the connector here, and we will just push it in. Oh, everything's tight on this guy. Okay, I want to push it in more though. You can see from the back that it's not in all the way. But where do I grab? Okay. Wow. Okay, stay here. Okay, there. It all clicked in. And yep, the arms just stay right here. And how do you look? One arm bandit. Okay, and now we'll go and we'll do Hellbat. Okay, let's settle him back over here. Don't fall over. He's actually very solid, but yeah, we can see him now with a lot of his pieces. And we just got to get the other arm now. There, and then we got the connector here, and his arms just stay here. Once again, a very easy transformation, if not for the tight joints and everything. Let's get him up here. Come with me again, we're almost there. Okay, now from this side, you see this, and you see this. So we're going to push it in. I'll show you from the back this time. It wants to go in, but then it stops. And then you really gotta find some place to grab in order to get that in there. Good. All right, so now we're actually good. And we've got every limb on. Whoop-de-doo. Very cool. Okay, a little bit this way. How about? Although it looks really wonky bending here, but whatever. Okay, and now we're going to take Deathcobra and transform him into the gun mode and put him on. But he does transform into an arm too, because he was supposed to take Hellbat's spot, if you remember. So let's do this now. We'll take one look over here, and then we'll come back because we're going to transform Deathcobra. I gotta move everybody around a little bit. Okay, and finally we're gonna take Deathcobra, and we're going to put his gun back on his. Oh, actually, let's take off the turret first, or not the turret, the propeller, because that's not gonna stay here. Okay, and yeah, this will go over here though, and stay here. Okay, and then we'll take off his friend, and the first thing we'll do. Wow, we got a pile of chest plates here now, or breastplates here now. But here's what we're gonna do with Deathcobra. Is I'll show you the arm first. Yes, okay. So with the arm, we're gonna fold in the fists just like everyone else. And then his arms are just going to stay here, actually. He does not have those triangles that these guys have, so no need to worry about that. And then the head is going to go in here, but once again, it feels like we need to pull this out in order to do that. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Will it clip? Yes, it clips. Okay. And then this part comes out and will be the shoulder area. Okay, does this clip? Nope. Okay. And then we will shift this down as the other guys had. And then I guess we'll just leave it like this for now. And then we will open up the fist and push this in. It seems like it is a lock. We'll do this side first. It's always easier, it seems. Okay, and then we'll fold this up. Man, it's always so tight. Okay, hopefully you saw that okay. Okay, and then see, you always got to push that. And then this side, so tight. Okay, there. And then close that up. There. Okay, good. Okay, and then this fist is already, I believe, on the right side. The thumb is here, and he is this side. So, oh, actually, no, maybe not. Okay, yeah, so he's got to be turned this way. And, yeah, we'll leave the arms like this, and ta-da! That is his left arm mode for Deathcobra. But we're going to use him as a weapon and put him on top of the right shoulder. So, one more thing is his propeller. It can sit here and be a weapon of mass destruction. Wow, it hits this thing. But let's see. Yeah, but it should be anyway. Okay, we'll just leave it like this. Or, like this. All right, how's that look? Okay, so now we'll transform him more back into a helicopter, actually, and he'll become a weapon or a gun. Okay. Here we go. We got to extend these back out. So let's close those fingers and flip this back and then extend his limbs here. Okay, good. Okay, that's one. Come over here. We're going to try to do this. Okay. Phew. Ah, his finger came out. Okay, good. And then we'll close these parts, I believe. And then put these together. And then put this back. And he should be this way. One of these ways. And he's almost there. Just gotta check. Okay, we can see how much I've deciphered now. So actually, we do have to flip this back down. And then we'll leave this like so. We will fold this cockpit down like so. Okay. So his head will be down here, and then his helicopter cockpit will also still be there. We'll put his hands in here, or his arms in here, and then let's get this. Oh my gosh. Okay, again. Okay, that's one. That's two. Okay. And then we will leave this way is how it's supposed to be. But then we want his Cobra buddy to be back up there. Okay, put you over here. And then we'll take this Cobra buddy and go like this. Okay, and then he's supposed to go up here. Oh, maybe this tab is good enough. Let's see. Hard to hold, like I said. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then this goes up here like so. Oh yeah, and then this guy goes back too. I think you can actually do this however you want. I might do it this way. Because just looking at him, I think I might want this as a V to grip the sides here and have it like this. All right, so there's weapon mode, and then we're going to put him on the shoulder now. All right, so I think that we have a way forward here. Let us put him on the shoulder as a gun. I'll need you guys to come over here again, and hopefully you can see there's a peg here, and there's two holes here. So we just need to use one of them. Okay. And there, we'll slide his wing back up so it's more stable. Oh boy. All right, and this is gun mode. Come back over here. And all right, this is Liokaiser with Deathcobra in gun mode. And actually, I found out, so the extra guys here, we just plug them into Deathcobra, and that's all we do. So I don't think that there's any rhyme or reason, but I will put this guy over. Let's see. Come back over here. Sorry. Wow. Oh yeah, I see some ports here. So let's add one guy over here. Okay. Let's add one guy over. We can do it if we open this and fold these down. We can put one of them over here. Come over here. Okay. Like so. Ah! Oh well. Okay. Okay. And then we have one more because I left the 2 chest pieces or breast pieces on the legs. We don't have to find a place for all of them. Let's see. Let's close this now. And let's put this guy over here. How about? And of course I could have took out the barrels also, so it looked like he could do some super beam or something. But all right, here he is. And we'll just leave him like so. Man, it was a bit harder than I thought it would be. Okay, I like the ratchets. They click in nicely. And we do have ankle tilt, which is great. He's standing well. I think these are in the right place. Okay. And yeah, let's just take a quick look at all of them. Look at that. Maybe we'll go get a look from the back too. Let me raise this a little bit. Okay, and then we'll spin him around and take a look. Deathcobra as a gun, kind of wonky, but not terrible. And then I do love Jaruga, Kill Bison, and Drill Horn, the way they look. And then even the Jets, Hellbat and Skyhawk, they look okay the way they are. It's really solid though. I mean, wow. In the future, maybe when I do the video on the leftover pieces, I'll take his weight. I have a scale over there. I'll take his weight. But yeah, let me put him over here and bring out Superion for a bit of a size comparison. I do have a mouse here, so it's he's a little bit higher. And I think they're pretty even actually. Like I said, the mouse here raises things about, I don't know, a centimeter. So, and it looks like from here to here, it looks very, very similar. This is really good. Really awesome. Let me put Superion back. I'm so stoked and excited for this guy, though. He is really nice. What do you guys think? Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I think this is right. Like, comment, subscribe, and excuse me. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and remember to collect what inspires you. This is very inspiring to me, and I really, really like it. But yeah, collect what inspires you, because the best collections, they do tell your story. And yeah, this is a great addition to my collection. All right.